Americans of Reddit, what is something the rest of the world needs to hear? Some of us do know our geography. Bison are not to be petted. Stay far away from them. I don't want to be car dependent. I have to be. If I could bike everywhere in a reasonable amount of time, I probably would. But biking to my work takes an hour because our cities sprawl so much and our bike paths are not good, and car traffic usually is higher on priority lists than bikes, so our bike lanes are usually non-existent or minimal. And I live in one of the best areas to bike in, according to some lists online. Culture varies greatly from each state. California is practically an entirely different country than Texas, for example. Food from North Carolina can be completely different than food from South Carolina. Grouping the entirety of the United States into one fixed culture and stereotype is incredibly ignorant. We eat other things besides McDonald's and fast food. A lot of people here are actually pretty nice, financially struggling and just trying to get by, and strongly object to the government's cruelty. There are some brainwashed extremists, of course, like I'm sure every country has. But overall, yeah, we're just humans who would love world peace just like anyone else, with the ability to rationalize with compassion. America is huge. I've heard of people visiting the US and thinking they could see the Golden Gate Bridge in a day. When staying in Ohio, that's a 2-day drive. Also, America has every type of environment. We have temperate climates, deep forests, mountains, beaches, volcanoes, deserts, swamps, bluffs, grass plains, lake towns, and even jungles and rainforests in Puerto Rico. If you want to experience something, most likely America has it. And that was just in the USA. If you're referring to the American continent, then obviously there's more. Edit. To the credit of many in the comments, we also have rainforests in the Pacific Northwest. I had never been out there and had no clue. This country really is big, lol. Edit 2. Looks like my 2 days to get from Ohio to the Golden Gate Bridge takes longer than that. Thanks commenters for pointing that out. It's not that we don't want to visit other countries, it's that for the majority of Americans, Canada and Mexico are a day or two drive away. And paying over $1,000 to get a round-trip ticket overseas isn't something a lot of people can justify buying. We aren't all just like you see on TV. Guys, charging to use the public bathroom is weird. Stop telling us where various cities are located as if we're too stupid to figure it out. We know where Paris is. It's in Texas. In accordance with human tradition, we own the moon. We hate our politicians as much as non-Americans do. We do indeed have a few good ones trying to do the right thing, but they are heavily outnumbered by both people, votes, and money. Our national parks are breathtaking. We drive cars because public transportation is non-existent for most people. I live 10 minutes out in the country from my nearest town and 3,045 minutes from the nearest city. I have to have a car or else I'm not getting anywhere. Without practical and regular use, learning a second language is extremely difficult. And this goes for some people in America as well. Florida man is only a thing because the state of Florida has really weird rules about how crimes are reported, put into the public record. So stories out of Florida just make better tabloid headlines and clickbait if you're an editor scrolling through the AP feed looking for wacky stories. If the exact same incident happens in California and in Florida, it would be reported as "Drunk Florida Man Rapes Alligator at Wendy's Drive-Thru." While in California it would be, California man arrested for public drunkenness and cruelty to animals. Y'all are getting fat too. We're not even in the top 10 anymore. Yelling 9/11ths at us on COD doesn't do anything. We don't care. Edit. This is the most upvoted comment I've ever had by a long shot. Thank you guys so much. I will smoke a blunt in honor of everyone. I'm Native American, so to my fellow countrymen and across borders, I may get some limited government benefits. My tribe is more important in that factor. I don't get free college. I do get tribal scholarships. I don't get easy free healthcare. Have access, but it's in a format and location that makes it hard. I don't try to be unhealthy, but it's part genetics and part of my parents wanting me to not struggle. So didn't watch for perfectly healthy plates sometimes when young. It was getting me fed. Yes, I'm different than y'all, but I'm also a person who bleeds and cries some days. Edit. Thanks for the award. Edit 2. Correction to last edit now. Awards.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Heracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.